Hello everyone. This is a recording in regards to finishing up your kite project and the way, basically all the parameters that I want to see on your final build. Okay, and so what I want to first go ahead and establish is that your kite is of course going to be larger than the Geometer Sketchpad picture that you're going to create for your final build. Okay, and so we're in Geometer Sketchpad right now. And what I want to do is make sure that you understand is that your sketch is going to be 1/10 of the size of your actual kite. So that basically means the following. Say if your kite has 120 centimeters in length, that is going to translate into Geometer Sketchpad 12 centimeters, right? So that basically means is that you're skipping the decimal place one place to the left, like so. And you do that in every measurement. Now, some of you guys have completed various parts of your diagram, like when we had the sub, or if we had time to go ahead and measure out all the lengths and the perimeter of your kite. And so that's going to give you an advantage if you went ahead and you save that particular piece of paper. So what I'm asking you guys to do is this, is that I'm asking you to create a scale 1/10 of a diagram in Geometer Sketchpad, and I'm asking you to do so geometrically sound, which basically means is that it's going to be um, uh, it's going to hold true with angles, and it's going to hold true to the perimeter and the area of our particular kites. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a fictional kite, and I'm going to just walk you through some of the things that may be useful in your final build. For example, say if I had a kite that had a horizontal spar that was like this. Now, the kite itself, I know that I would need to measure this and make sure that it's going to be 1/10 the length of my original kite. So to do so, I highlight the bar, okay, and which it's already highlighted, and I'm going to measure that, and that is going to be 18.2 centimeters. Now, that would be equivalent to, in real life, 182 centimeters. I know that none of our kites are that size, but again, this is a fictional kite trying to guide you through what I expect for the project. Now, one of the things that I know that both of our kites that I've assigned you have is symmetry. And so basically you want to go ahead and make sure that it's going to be the same on the left hand side as it is the right hand side. And so to do so, you want to create something that's going to be symmetrical using the computer's assistance. And so what I do is that I go ahead and, for example, if this is your horizontal spar, I would ask to construct, oops, I don't know if it's going to let me from here. Let's see if I were to click on C and D, ask to construct it doesn't want to let me do it. A midpoint. So it looks like it just wants it. If I go ahead and click on the actual segment itself and I construct the midpoint, there it is right in the middle. So I know it's dead center. That means is that this is going to be what 9.1 centimeters on each side. So what's nice about this is that I can, from here, if I click on this and I click on the segment itself, I can construct a perpendicular line, and you notice that I've cut the segment in half. And so whatever kite that I have, either it's a diamond kite, which has the bent, which this spar right here is bent and that we did in class, or the sled kite, it's going to be the same on each side. And what I expect from each person again is that each one of the lengths, whatever it is, that it's going to be 1/10 of the length of the original, and that each particular angle that is made is going to be measured out like we do in class. Say, I don't know, for example, again, if I were to put a point here, and again, this is a fictional kite, and I were to go ahead and create something that looks like this, right? What I expect for full credit, oops, and I don't want that, so let me put it over here. What I expect for full credit, that each one of these angles are accounted for. So if I wanted to go ahead and measure this angle right here, like we did in class, I would have this, this, and this, okay? And I would put measure, oops, I guess I'm clicked on this, so I don't want that. So I put this, this, and this, and I'd put measure, the angle, and it would give me this angle right here, ECF. And likewise, this angle over here should be the same, and this one, these ones right here, I would have to, pardon me, measure out using the geometer sketchpad and put them where they need to be. So, again, what you are needed to do for the project is to get all the angular inside angles measured out, okay? You need all of these things right here, and that means is that all the perimeter edges measured out, okay? And they need to be in centimeters. So when I measure the length, again, like it says, ED, the length here has to be in this, and the original length of your kite has to be 104 centimeters. Okay, it has to be 1/10 of the length. And then I want you to use, once you have everything on the page, what you know about geometry, to go ahead and find the area of this kite. Okay, you might want to consider some triangles. That is that whether you're in a dowel kite or whether you're in a sled kite or the diamond kite, all of these things can be broken down to basic geometric figures that we went ahead and studied in class. So again, what do you need to complete? You need to complete all the angles, you need to complete all the lengths, and then off to the side here, I want all the perimeter of your kite and the area of your kite. Okay? When you save that, you're going to go ahead and save that as, okay, Kite Project. Oops. And then you're going to put your name. And if you're in a group of two, you put both people's names. And then, of course, you send it to my email. So I can go ahead and grade it out for you. Okay? And print it. So, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and approach me in class. If there's anything that you feel like I didn't cover here, please let me know, and we'll go ahead and take it from there. But that's what I expect. Good luck putting it all together, and I hope you do well. Thank you.